I was getting kind of bored and I decided to make another video. This is actually take two because the first time I tried to do this, it's like my mind just went blank. Because, well, first of all, there hasn't been any news lately in regards to Billie Bust Up. However, they do have a website and they do have content on the publisher's website, Belore Games, and this was where I got this screenshot from. I'll leave a link to both of those in the description. But anyways, I thought we can take a look at this screenshot in particular. Now, keep in mind, this is work in progress, so this might change. Yeah, I think this is a little interesting because, first of all, it's Barnaby, duh. And second of all, we're inside his house, obviously. So, I think there's plenty to talk about with this. So, first of all, there's Billy exploring. Well, obviously, Billy's going to be doing a lot of exploring in the video game. So, again, duh. So, let's take a look at this room in particular. The first thing you notice is that there are so many alarm clocks. And we've seen that in the first version of the Barnaby chase sequence. In one of my theory videos, I talk about how he might have an obsession with time. So yeah, I got a video on that. So there's a lot of clocks in this room. We don't know why just yet, but I have a theory that it's because it has to do with immortality or something. Because time is the antithesis of that. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but whatever. So we look at some of the stuff on the wall. You have shapes of owls. There's another shape of an owl right here. And there's other stuff. This looks like a frog. And then if you look closely, this looks like a worm. So there's a lot of nature references. He probably likes the outdoors. Used to be an outdoorsman. Speaking of animals, there's this. And then there's this little guy. Now you'll notice in the updated version of the Barnaby chase sequence, when we get to the bed and the pillow, you'll see these two plushies on the bed. So that's another thing to consider. And here you have a chest, and then you have like test tubes, and you have like a scroll. This is probably in reference to his past life, because he's experimented with magic and all that. And speaking of his past life, that's what's blended into this portrait, where they blend his past life with his current existence. And you'll see some books on the floor, especially this one. It's like, I wonder what kind of books that he has. And then you got a fireplace. Whether it's real or not, we don't know. Yeah, this room looks super cool. And the developers, they collaborated with 1, 2, 3 other video games to come up with these portraits. You'll see the Snatcher from A Hat in Time right there. I forgot who this was, but that's another collaboration. And then there's like another portrait of Wally from another game. You know, that blue-haired guy? I forgot what the name of that video game was, but, you know, which I thought was pretty cool. And I just noticed this is like a bed for like a dog or a cat. So he must have had a pet back in his past life. I don't know. It makes you wonder what his past life was really about. Because he has all these clocks. He has these stuffed animals. And you have his scientific stuff. And you have all these nature references. Yeah, again, it makes you wonder what his past life was like. Like, did he lose somebody? Did he have a friendship that went sour? And most importantly, how did he die and become a ghost owl? Yeah, that's like the $1,000,000 question right now. Yeah, I can't wait to see what they come up with this character, with Barnaby. And again, it's been a while since we've heard from Billie Bust Up, but you can rest assured that they're still working on the game. Even though they've changed publishers, or their publisher got bought out by another publisher and they have a new team now, everything's going great. And I made a video about Balor games and how it affects Billie Bust Up. I mean, it affects Billie Bust Up in a positive way. So go check out that video. I mean, can we talk about the structure of this room in general? It's like, look at how curvy and slanted the pillars are right here. And you got these strange windows. And again, there are so many clocks in the room. And then you got the carpets on the floor. It's like a weird hexagon shape. It kind of mimics the spirals of Barnaby's eyes. And then let's not forget about the fireplace, whether it's real or not. Yeah, there's a lot to think about when it comes to Barnaby and his mansion. Yeah, there's candles in the room. It's like the color scheme looks great. I mean, I wouldn't have painted this room in a different light. I wouldn't. And I still can't get over the plushies. I mean, they must have belonged to somebody, whether it belonged to him or someone he knew. It was like they represent childhood. So there's time, there's childhood, there's memories, inner turmoil. Yeah, in this portrait, it looks like he's crying right here. Doesn't look too happy. So obviously there's going to be a backstory, and we won't find out that backstory until the game comes out. So I'm looking forward to this game still, because they put a lot of time and effort into this game. And you know, it is what it is. So anyways, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this, like analysis, theories, again, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support the LarryBoy Fanatic channel, there is always my Patreon. You can also follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, DeviantArt, Tumblr, Instagram, yeah. And all that shebang-a-bang. Time is a tool you could put on the wall or wear it on your wrist. The past is far behind us. The future doesn't exist. Wow. Yeah, I had to do that. Anyways, this has been your girl LarryBoy Fanatic, the eyes and plunger ears of the LarryBoy multiverse. And yeah, I can't wait to hear some more news about this game. They're still working on it, mind you. But yeah, like a little update would be nice, so I could put out more content. Anyways, see you guys.